welcome back if you have been to my channel before. I am so happy that you're here. My name is Suzanne. I am a stay-at-home mom currently to two girls. I have three girls, but the oldest has moved out, so it's just me and our two youngest girls at home for now. Today is my yearly clean out my youngest closet video. It is a massive clean and decluttering video. If you've got little kids or you're just in the mood for some cleaning and decluttering, then this is the perfect video for you to watch today. My 3-year-old is turning 4 in about 3 weeks. Her birthday is right before Thanksgiving, so I always use this time of year, or I have for the past few years, as a great opportunity to just clear out and declutter her entire closet. We have no more little ones. We are not expecting any more little ones. So after her stuff is outgrown, I usually will just take it, bag it up, give it to friends who might need it or donate it, and just get it out of my house because we no longer need it. It is always bittersweet. I say it every year because obviously she's the last. So taking her things that my 6-year-old used to wear and then passed on to her and now she's outgrown them is always really, really sad. I do keep certain things that are very special or were given to me from special people, but a lot of the stuff she just does not need anymore, and if I can pass it along to a friend or somebody else who might need it, I am very, very happy to do that. So I have clothes that I'm decluttering today. I will show you her closet and what it looks like to begin with. I also have her whole bedroom. She does not sleep in her bed currently. She sleeps on the couch usually. So it is my goal now that she's turning 4 to get her to sleep in her bed. So I'm going to do a massive bedroom clean out and declutter. All the toys that she no longer plays with anymore. Books that she no longer reads, although I don't like to get rid of a lot of books. Everything else has got to go. I also like to do this time of year because it's right before the holidays and right before Christmas, so it makes me feel really good to kind of declutter everything and get rid of the old so that we have room for the new, and hopefully I can pass some of our older things off to others who might enjoy them instead. That is my goal for today. I will show you what we're working with to begin with, and then I will bring you along with me as much as I can. I do apologize for the lighting. I don't have an overhead light. We don't use it. I am just using her little lamp on the table, and then her room gets the morning light. So that's all I have in here to go off of. So I do apologize that the lighting is not great. We are gonna get started. So what I'm gonna do, I have this tent in here. So I'm gonna take this tent out. I'll show you everything else in the room, and then I am going to just clear everything out as best I can and separate it into piles of keep, donate, trash, which we don't have a lot of trash. Most of it's probably going to be keep and donate. That's where I'm going to get started. I have all day to do this. It's a Sunday. I've been super busy. I own a small business. Last weekend was just packed for me, so this is my first weekend to kind of take a breather. It's been a really nice, relaxing weekend, but I really, really want to get this done today so that I can be prepared for her birthday coming up and Christmas next month. So let's go ahead and get started. If you have some cleaning and decluttering to do, you can do it along with me and we will knock this out together. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give you a view of everything. This is my soon-to-be 4-year-old. So we have this play kitchen, definitely keeping that. They both play with it all the time, her and my 6-year-old. So keeping that. I have these hammocks with stuffed animals, definitely keeping those. That's just really helpful for staying organized. I also recommend these big bean bags to use as storage for blankets and more stuffed animals. I have one in each of the girls' rooms, and I might even get another one around Christmas because I just think it's awesome. It like pulls double duty, so anything that performs more than one function, I'm all about. We just swapped out our Halloween books for all of our Thanksgiving books, so that's all set. Over here, we have this huge tent. The girls love to play in it, so unfortunately it will be staying, but I am gonna move it out for now. I've got toys over here. These are Bluey toys. Eleanor, my youngest, plays with those all the time, so we are keeping those. Under this bunk bed, we have these IKEA Kura, I think, bunk beds that we got secondhand off Facebook Marketplace. So my goal is to have her sleep in the top bunk. And then down here I have storage, so you can see I have this cube shelf system. Over here I also have cube storage. I'm gonna go through each of these bins. I've just got tons of random toys that could probably be downsized. This is all like stuffies and stuff in this one. And then down here we have little people toys, which they actually do play with those a lot, so I probably won't do too much with those. This is her closet. So if you've never seen my videos before where I declutter their rooms, this is my system. All of her clothes are right here. These are the 4T bins. These are what I'm going to be bringing down today. All these that are too small or that are 3T or smaller, I'm going to bag up. And I actually have a friend that I'm going to be giving them to. I have extra sheets and blankets over here. And then these are winter coats and stuff. So I'll be taking those things out as well. And then I love it when I can empty out a bin. So I'm going to have this empty bin, this empty bin, and this empty bin for now. I usually will bring my older daughter's stuff and put those things in one of those bins for the 5-year, but right now I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to focus on her 4-year stuff. I've got cube storage down here. It's just a mess, if you can see. It's going to take me a while to do this. So I'm going to get everything out of here. I'm going to start with the clothes because I know that I'm getting rid of those for sure today. And then I'll probably just slowly work my way through all of these bins. These are all clothes too. I have her like jammies and stuff all over here. So this is going to be a really busy day for me, but I'm hoping it's going to be worth it in the end because I have been putting it off for a while. I'm going to start by moving this tent out, and then I'm going to set you guys up and you can watch me just clear everything out one at a time. If you were wondering if it's difficult to have my girls with me while I'm doing this decluttering, my answer is yes. Yes, it is. But I don't have anywhere else for them to go. And anytime I declutter, it's like Christmas morning for them. And they suddenly find all of these toys that they didn't care about for a long time. And now we suddenly care about them. So my tip, if you do have little ones and you do have to declutter, is maybe try to find somewhere that they can go or something to keep them occupied. But that never works for me. So if it doesn't work for you either, I completely understand. And at the end of the day, we just do the best that we can. I decided to move on to the closet after I decluttered these little bins in the cube shelf. I kind of went through them a lot already. I just sort of do it every now and then when I think about it. So while it definitely needed it, it didn't take very long, and I knew the closet was going to be the biggest task of the day. So I went ahead and took everything out, started moving all the bins out, putting them on the floor, trying to see if I could start organizing them in a specific way, but kind of just working my way through it as best as I could and setting things off to the side that I knew I could just deal with later. So this is what I'm working with now. So I've taken all of her clothes down. I've taken the 4 tea bins down. I've taken all these things down. This is all stuff I'm keeping. That's the girls. It's like special baby blankets and stuff. These are diapers and wipes and things. So I'm gonna try maybe to put these in the bathroom instead and see if that works better so I could free up some more storage in here. I still have seasonal clothes up here that need to come down, and then these things are all just random. I'm gonna put all their books in this shelf, and then I still have all her clothes to go through as well. We're having a little bit of a meltdown, but I just wanted to show you on my couch how I have everything. I've got my shoes over here that I need to go through, and then these are all of her clothes laid out that I'm going to sort and separate and either bag up, or if they still fit, I'll put them back in the closet. The clothes were definitely one of my biggest things to get done for the day because she's turning 4 and I knew a lot of these 3T things did not fit her anymore. So I really wanted to make sure that if nothing else, I got that done, and then everything else was just a bonus. But it was really nice to go through everything. I do have everything washed and cleaned, and it was hanging up in her closet like you saw. So before I bag these up to donate them, or in this case I'm giving them to a very special friend, I had everything cleaned and ready to go. If she would like to wash it again, that's totally understandable, but I made sure everything was nice and washed before I bagged it up for her. I have a love-hate relationship with this shoe container that hangs on the door. I like it for the organization, but I don't like it because all of her shoes are like thick Crocs and stuff, and anytime I open and close the closet door, I always bump into them and they will always come out. So it was really nice to downsize her shoes. Again, I gave a lot of those to a friend of mine, and it allowed me to free up a lot more space in the organizer so I could make room for the things that I know really fit. Okay, so update, all empty, baby blankets. This is just miscellaneous stuff that I don't really need right now, but I'm gonna leave it there. I emptied all of this shelving thing so I can put her new size 4 stuff in there. Down here, I think I'm gonna put books so I can free up some of those bins for toys. Room over here, these are all bins of toys and stuff. Toy bin. And this is where I'm at so far. Empty, and then room up here for lots of bins. So now we're gonna hang up her new size 4 stuff and get that back in the closet. While we're getting things back on the hanger to get into her closet, let me know what your decluttering style is. Do you like to declutter specific times during the year? Do you like to have a system when you go through and organize, or do you just sort of take everything out and put it in piles? What works best for you? I love getting tips from other moms who declutter often and have maybe some special suggestions of things that work for you, because then I can implement them in my future decluttering and organizing. So this is a few days later, and it's a little bit later in the day as well, but I wanted to show you the after. So I have all of her new size 4T. There's a couple 3s that still were really big. If you have little kids, you probably know that some of those clothes, the sizes can be off. So I do still have a few 3T that fit her. There's a couple 5T as well in here that were just randomly laying in there. So I hung those up as well for now. Over here, I have all of her like jammies, her pants, because I don't have a dresser in her room at all. So I use this little hanging shelf for her jammies and pants and shorts and all that kind of stuff. That's it as far as the clothes go. You saw me doing her shoes, so I went through all of her shoes. So now in this organizer is just the shoes that she either wears all the time or that definitely fit her, and I have some like winter boots and stuff too. It doesn't really get that cold in Florida, but it gets kind of chilly, so we have those there as well. So that's that. Down here in this cube shelf, I went ahead and put all of our books. We have them separated by seasons. So I have a ton of Halloween, so I have like Halloween, ton of Christmas, and then these are like spring and summer books over here. These are stuffed animals, seasonal stuffed animals. I've got like Halloween, Christmas, and then Easter kind of over that way. These are sort of like beach toys and bath toys. Hopscotch, these are puzzles, like wooden puzzles and everything. These are wooden people and wooden like play sets and stuff, so that's those. Down here on the bottom is just construction paper and craft materials that I don't really use that often, but I wanted to keep them in here. And then this goes with the wooden toys. It's like a little train station. Over here, I've got little people stuff, and then their little stepstones. And then up here, I just have extra storage for more little people stuff and a couple other puzzles. And like that's a bin of cars. Behind all the clothes is just that random stuff that I pointed out earlier. I've got crayons and markers here. This is her suitcase, and that's my old diaper bag. So I just have that there for storage for now. Over here, I've got my dress up bin here. And then these are just puzzles and stuff. And then these are just random things. Lincoln logs, these little stacking stones. This is for her birthday, so I just left it there for now. More things up here, and then this goes to their little people as well. And then at the very top, I have 5T stuff, and then I need to relabel it. These are still seasonal clothes in winter, and then that's all 5T there. That stuff didn't change, and then these all three are empty, so I just put them up there for now until I figure out something to do with them. And then I didn't really mess with this stuff too much. I was kind of burnt out by the end of the day, so that's just some random stuff. That is what her closet looks like. It feels so good to go through everything and have everything a little bit more organized. I know it doesn't look like it. I did downsize quite a bit. I decluttered the little shelves that are here in this cube shelf, the bins that are here. I did go through some of her kitchen stuff, but I didn't really do too much as far as all that's concerned. The main thing was definitely the closet, and then under their bed. I went through and got rid of a whole bin of these plastic blocks too, because they had a ton and they did not need that many. So that is everything. I love it. I hope that this gave you some motivation. If you have some decluttering to get done too, thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.